In this video, I want to talk about 6 money saving tips that will also double as healthy habits because we're all looking to save a little more money, look better, and feel more present. If you live in a big city, there's a million things to do, and if you can cut costs in the right place, you'll be able to take advantage of more of those opportunities. If you're new here, I'm Pietro Conti, and I've worked in the finance industry for the past 10 years. I live in Los Angeles, so I know how expensive it can be living in a new city. On this channel, I look to provide smart personal finance tips that also double as self-improvement tips that have helped me grow so that you can make better financial decisions and also take advantage of more opportunities in your city. If that's something that you're interested in, you might consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. The first money saving tip that I have for you that'll also make you healthier is to just cook at home as often as you can. I know so many people that order takeout 7 days a week and spend hundreds of dollars a week on food that's not healthy. They can't control their portion sizes, and honestly, they don't even know what it is that's going into their body, and they just keep doing it. So if you can go to your grocery store, Trader Joe, Ralph's, Whole Foods, whatever it is, you'll be able to control the ingredients that you're putting into your body. You'll be able to manage your portion sizes, and you can just specifically focus on eating healthier. There's so many great Instagram pages, TikToks, YouTube channels that have great recipes that'll be healthy for you, that would be really fun to get into and start learning how to cook. I recommend Ambitious Kitchen and Rock Your Body are two of my favorites. If you have a partner, it's something great and fun to do just during the week. Make a meal together, and the more that you do it, the better that you'll get at it. And if you really want to save some time, if you're strapped for time during the week like so many of us are, you should just take a Saturday or a Sunday and spend a few hours, batch it together, and meal prep for the week. Find 3 or 4 recipes that you think that you would like and just spend the day or spend the afternoon going at it and just making yourself some meals. And during the week, all you have to do for lunch and dinner, just pop it into the microwave. It'll be so quick, so easy, and as long as you know and control what it is that you're putting into your meals, you're gonna save money and you're gonna get healthier. And it'll be the single most important change that you make in your life to just look better and feel better. The second tip that I have to save money and feel healthier is a tough one, but I promise you that it'll make a world of difference for you, is to just reduce your alcohol consumption. Same thing in a big city. If you go out in a night, between getting drinks at the bar for yourself or for friends or Uber so that you don't have to drive, you could easily spend $100 or $150 in a night, and then the next day all you have is one big hangover to just hurt for yourself. I know people who will go out 2 or 3 times a week. That's way too much money to be spending, and such an easy way to just cut costs, and you'll immediately start feeling better. Once you limit your alcohol intake, I think that the first thing that you'll notice is that you just sleep better. If you've ever had the Sunday scaries, that dreaded feel of anxiety right before you have to go to work on Sunday, a lot of times that's a direct result of just drinking even a little bit. If you have just 3 drinks in a night, that alcohol will stay in your system for 24 hours, and whether or not you feel it, you're gonna be hungover, and a lot of times that contributes to the anxiety that creates the Sunday scaries. Just try it for a couple of weeks. Don't have any alcohol, and just notice how your sleep improves and how your anxiety just feels like it dissipates. Your wallet's gonna thank you, and your body's gonna feel so much better. You'll feel so much more present and alert and ready to get after the work week. The third tip that I have to save money and feel better is to take advantage of active transportation. What that means is walking to places that you can walk to, or getting your bike and riding your bike to just get out and pedal to where it is that you need to go to. Gas is so expensive right now. If you can make a conscious effort to go out and try to walk or ride your bike to get somewhere else, you can save yourself a trip to the gas station every month. That'll be like 50, 60 bucks right back in your pocket, and it's an excuse to get out and just do some more exercise. If you're looking to lose some weight, what I recommend doing is going out and just walking more, getting out, riding your bike just a little bit. If you can increase your step count by 1,000 or 2,000 steps per day on average, you're gonna end up losing weight and just feeling better. You lose weight by consuming less calories than you're burning, and if you can keep doing exactly what you're doing and adding 10% more steps per day, you're gonna notice without even trying that the weight's gonna just start falling off. You're gonna feel better, and you're gonna feel way more active, which is another good habit to just stack on to doing more healthy things for you. Tip number 4 is to do some mindful spending. Now, what that means is to just constantly be more aware of what you're spending your money on. I did a video before about zero-based budgeting where you should every month look at what it is that you're actually spending your money on. And so if you're doing that and just being conscious of the things that you're spending on, every time that you go out somewhere and pull out your credit card or pull out some cash to pay for something, you should be mindful of what it is that you're spending on. Being present is really just being able to focus on things in the moment. And so if you can make a specific effort to do mindful spending, so that you're aware when it is that you're spending something, that's a form of presence that will stack on top of other habits that you're doing. And so if you pull out your credit card 5-10 times a day and just spend 30 seconds to a minute every time thinking about what it is that you're spending on and whether or not that's something that you want to do, number one, you might make some decisions and think, hey, maybe that's not even something I want to spend money on, and you can save some money in your pocket. And number two, you're just conscious of what's going on in your life at that moment and making decisions about what you want to do instead of just always being reactive and letting life happen to you. The fifth tip that I have is actually a fun one. It's DIY self-care. There are a lot of people that spend money going to the spa, going to meditation sessions, yoga classes. Cold plunges are the new popular self-care thing that zillennials all across the country love to just spend money on now. If you can focus on your self-care, doing it at home instead of going somewhere to spend that money, you will save money and feel better, guaranteed. I think the number one thing I can recommend is to just spend 10 minutes a day meditating at home. Now, the way that I like to do it is to just sit down and close my eyes. I don't do anything. I don't think on my breath or anything. I just sit there, close my eyes, and let my thoughts run free. You just sit there and observe, and what you'll notice is that you'll start to run through the thoughts in your brain that's going on right now in that moment. And after those 10 minutes, you'll feel more relaxed. You'll feel like you've processed some things during the day that normally, if you didn't take the 10 minutes to calm down and think about, would have just backed up. And as you do that every day, what you'll notice is that you'll feel way better and you'll feel way more present by taking those 10 minutes a day to focus. If you like to do yoga, don't spend the $40 for a class to go somewhere. Throw on a YouTube video. There's a lot of great resources out there. Do a 30-minute workout at home. You'll feel better. You'll feel more present. And by taking some of these self-care things that businesses have really convinced people that you need to spend money on when you can really just do it at home, you'll get all the benefits of feeling better while saving some money in your pocket as well. And the last tip that I have here might not apply to everybody, but quit nicotine. There's really no benefit to doing it. It'll increase your anxiety. It'll make you more nervous. And all it really does is just weigh on your pocket. Big Tobacco has convinced everybody that you need Zyn or Juul or whatever cigarette product to make yourself feel better and reduce the stress. I promise you that is not the case. It is one big psychological lie to convince you that you need to stay on that product in order to feel better. If you can logically think and know that consuming any nicotine will elevate your heart rate, make you more nervous, and just make you more jittery by taking it, you'll realize that it's actually increasing the stress on you. So next time you have the urge to do that, think about how elevating your heart rate and elevating your blood pressure will actually make you more stressed rather than less. You can be mindful, take a step back, and realize and recognize that you don't need to spend money on any nicotine products, and that you'll feel more present and you're going to feel healthier within a couple of weeks immediately after. I think that it's really important when you're building new habits to think about how you can stack them on top of each other so that you can accomplish multiple goals by doing the same thing. If you have a specific goal to save money and get healthier, there's a set of actions that you can take and should take to be able to achieve both things, and then you'll notice over the long term that those habits will start to stack on top of each other and you'll become a better person as a result. If there's any other habits that you guys can think of that will help you save money and also get healthier, I'd love to see it in the comments below.